Even after a second debate, many voters are still unsure about where the two presidential candidates stand on important issues. News 18's Kayla Sullivan reports the uncertainty is evident in a local high school classroom. She joins us now with the young voters' perspective. Kayla?
It's an interesting election for first-time voters. High school teachers will tell you there are pros and cons to getting students engaged in this election. On one hand, students have never been so interested, but on the other, are they really getting the information they need to make a well-educated decision? Inside Mr. Tony Martin's U.S. government class.
What they're really going after in these debates is the undecided voters.
Students are preparing for one of the most anticipated adult decisions.
They're taking their right to vote pretty seriously.
But are the presidential candidates?
It's just kind of a cluster right now.
They tell them, wait to talk, simple things that you would think adults would be able to abide by, and they still interrupt each other and basically just slam each other.
Between Hillary Clinton's missing emails and Donald Trump's lewd comments about women in a recently released video, there wasn't much talk about what these students wanted to learn during the second debate.
As a teenager, I think that's kind of funny.
But as a first-time voter, the clock is ticking.
Definitely going to come down to the wire for me if I'm going to decide to vote or not.
The constant mudslinging is offensive to some.
I think it just kind of degrades us and makes us seem more uneducated than we really are.
We have to wade through all of that.
Martin is teaching them how.
In the end, joke or not, one of these people is going to be the president of the United States.
I care because I want things to be better, and I want things to go smoother, and I want things to be more equal for everyone.
It's a little disappointing that this is the first one that I'll get to be a part of, but hopefully I'll be able to be a part of many better ones.
Martin is trying to help students stay informed by assigning research through multiple media outlets, suggesting personal pros and cons lists, as well as referencing candidate websites and campaign managers. Bishop and Galama hope the third debate on October 19th is less about the past and more about the future. Kayla Sullivan, News 18.